Hey guys, how are you all? Myself Naveen here. I run this company called iProledge, and yeah, you have been trying to figure out a lot about CMA USA course, right? And somewhere you have always been confused. Okay, boss, like so many people are saying a lot of things about CMA USA. But what exactly am I supposed to believe? Which video should I rely on? And which video is going to give me the perfect information? This confusion, let's try to clear it off for once and forever. Let's try to understand everything that you need to know about CMA USA course, from the most important stuff, salary and exam pattern and total marks, also number of papers, as well as jobs, the kind of jobs you may do, okay, and time duration that it takes. Most importantly, which no one speaks about, what exactly, what exactly you learn. So you may be thinking, sir, like, why am I supposed to know all of this? There should be a reason for that, right? Just that, just because there are two papers for CMA USA, and this is the easiest shortcut for you to get a professional certification, and that is the reason why majority of you guys will pursue this course. If the agenda for you is just because it's two papers and in less than 6 months I can complete this CMAOSA exam, if you want to join this course, I suggest you not. Don't. It's not as easy as it looks like. Why? What is wrong in this? It's definitely two papers, but the depth, the level of knowledge you can earn from CMA USA, I can confidently say that this is one of the best course. If you're interested in business, if you're interested in finance, risk management, and most importantly, knowing about accounting and auditing. Trust me, this is a very good course, no doubt. And as usual, whatever is the most important thing is what we are supposed to study in the last. Wait until the last for you to cover this particular topic, that is salary. Let's discuss about it. But just for you to give you some basic insight, I'll tell you guys there are qualified CMA USA who are earning 3.6 lakhs per annum to 80 lakhs per annum. The only difference is that person and that individual. That is something which we need to decide where I want to stand. Do I want to earn 3.6 lakhs per annum just by completing this CMA USA course, or should I learn so much that earning 80 LPA looks easy? That is something which we need to decide. Let's decide it at a later stage. But prior to that, sir, in a year, how many times can I write this exam? Good question, actually. You can write this exam 3 times in a year. 3 times in a year. So, are there specific dates? Definitely not, boss. The dates is something which you can decide. So, in the month of Jan and February, you can decide when you want to write your exam. Go to Prometric and register yourself for CMAOS exam. That is one way. If not Jan Feb, you have May, June. If not May, June, definitely you have September, October. In a year, there are 6 months in which you can take your exams. But at the same time, out of these 6 months, the dates are something which you can decide, but it is always recommended you're going to do that at least 15 days in prior. At least 15 days in prior. Okay. Let me give you a clear cut hint, and this is the last video you are going to see when it comes to CMA USA. After watching this video, if you still have any questions, the only thing you are going to do is put up a comment. I'll be there to answer it for you. Don't even worry about it. But yeah, so, sir, I agree with whatever you say. 3 times in a year, Jan, Feb, May, June, September, October. Okay, fine. 15 days prior, should I register for my exam or should I register with IMA? Even that question will be there, right? Let me clear it for you. Let me clear it for you. You can do either of it. But my recommendation, at least some 20-25 days in prior, register with IMA, and after 10 days, you can plan to go ahead and register for your exam. And just to give you some insight, while you register for your exam, immediately after your registration, there will be a number which you will be receiving in your email. You need to take that number, that is called as authorization number. By taking that number, you are supposed to go to Prometric website. In that Prometric website, the way you are going to book a movie ticket in Book My Show, in the exact same way, you can book your exam in a Prometric website. It is going to be very easy. You can Google it out, and anyways, I believe your doubts will be resolved over there. Yeah. Now, next thing is time duration. Guys, many people will confuse you. You know what? We teach you for 500 hours. You know what? We teach you for like 300 hours. Bullshit. Not required. I'll tell you the standard time which is required. Let's just speak about part 1 for now. 160 hours of coaching and 200 hours of practice and 2000 plus questions, solving at least 3 times. If at all you are able to do this much, trust me, passing CMA USA will not be difficult. At the same time, if I should speak of part 2, as usual, 150 hours and at least another 200 hours of preparation and 2000 plus questions, at least solving it 3 times. And guys, I missed one important point here. It is recommended that you take at least 2 full size mock tests. I literally took 5 full size mock tests and that helped me a lot. How many? 2 full size mock tests for both part 1 as well as for part 2. It is as simple as that. Okay. Now, this is the time duration which is required. When I say 160 hours, you can decide, sir, 160 hours means, guys, coaching should not be for more than 3 hours. First thing. Per day coaching will not be for more than 4 hours. Remember that. On top of that, 200 hours of learning. On an average, if you are spending somewhere around 2 to 4 hours in a timeline of 2 to 3 months, you will be able to write your exam. For example, if you start your coaching in the month of August, September, October, take the coaching, complete it. November, December, January, prepare yourself. February, write your exam. But if you want to be a little bit more strategic, my personal suggestion, make sure that you complete both the parts coaching in prior. And once you're done with both the parts coaching, whatever the coaching you complete in the last, right, try to appear for that in the first. And at this academy, iProledge, if at all, let's say you took part 1 ka coaching, after that you also completed part 2 ka coaching, after that you write your exam, and once you are done with your exam, if you prefer to attend part 1 coaching, you can still attend without paying even a single rupee extra. That is the agenda. Be very sure about it. Why? We want you to pass your exams. That's all. You're attending it 1 time, 2 time or 3 time, we don't care. All that we are here is for giving you a proper support. And I personally suggest you guys, you don't require a coaching for more than once. Just in case if you want to brush up few concepts, please come back to us, again listen to the classes, sort it out, and again plan for your upcoming exam. Yeah. So now we have a clarity on time duration. And next, number of papers. Basics. There are two papers and they are called as CMA USA Part 1 and the other one is Part 2. Okay, what we are going to study about this, we'll discuss later. But one important thing here, total marks for each paper is 500. Many of you guys will get confused. Listen to this very much carefully. This matters to you. Out of this 500, it is divided into two parts. One is 375 and the other one is 125. This 375 is for 100 MCQs. This 125 is for 2 essay type questions. Out of these 2 essay type questions, there will be 7 sub questions. There will be how many sub questions, guys? 7 sub questions. And out of this 500, you should score 360 marks. You should score how much? 360 marks. Guys, this is where the problem actually starts. Let me tell you how. What did I say? 360. Now what you will think, sir, if out of this 375, if I get 360, will I still pass? No, sir, it is not like that. The problem, another problem, like the assumption with which you guys will come, I'll tell you. This 100 MCQs are there, right? So one MCQ will be having a worth of 3.75 marks. No, even that is not the truth. One MCQ may have 5 marks, another may have 10 marks, another may have 2 marks, or it may be even 15 marks. We don't know that. When I say we, nobody knows that except the IMA board who creates these question papers. None of us will know that and none of us are supposed to know about that. That is against the rules of IMA. Be very sure about it. Okay. So when I say you are supposed to score 360, how it works, I'll tell you. Out of this 375 plus 125 in total, scoring 360 matters to you. But guys, while out of this 100 MCQs, whatever we have, if you only clear the 50 MCQs as the right one, only if at all you clear these 50 MCQs, then only you will have the access to essay type. Only then you will have the access to what? Essay type questions. If even 49 questions are right, you will not have access to essay type questions. I'm sorry. This is the harsh truth. You should understand no matter what. Why I'm saying this? What people do is after their exam, once they get a result, they will come back to us and they'll say, sir, actually I got 350, but essay didn't even open. Just in case if you have a question, what is this I'm speaking? Actually, this CMA USA exam is there for 4 hours. It is there for how many hours, guys? 4 hours. Out of this, 3 hours is for MCQ and 1 hour is for essay type question. As long as you are able to take care of these two, you are sorted. But only and only if you get 50 questions right, if you get 50 questions right, only then you will be having the access, only then you will be having the access to go to the essay. Otherwise, you will not be having the access to go towards the essay type questions. Hope you guys are very clear about it. Still, if you have any questions, you guys know what to do. What you are supposed to do? Just put up a comment, guys. I'm there to help you here. Next. Okay, what is that we were speaking about? Yeah, we were speaking about exam ka pattern. Okay, guys, with the total marks, I believe I have also explained you the exam pattern as well. What is this exam pattern I'm speaking about? Basics, man, as usual. The very basic stuff. Boss, just because you enter the exam, you will not be able to sit for 4 hours. Only if you sit for 3 hours. And if at all you complete it, if at all you complete these 50 questions as the right questions, then you will have the access for essay. Otherwise, you will not be having the access for essay. Be very sure about it. Next, guys, salary. Oh, 1 minute. Before speaking of salary, let's speak of what exactly you learn. Okay, guys, many people join this course because course is very easy. No, no, bro, it is not that. Course is not easy, but it looks as if it is very easy. Forget about it. Let me tell you something. See, you're someone who want to do a very boring job, then don't do CMA USA. If you're someone who wants to use your brain, then do CMA USA. I'll tell you why. While you do CMA USA, the questions or the concepts, it is not like, oh, I studied this, the same question will come in my exam. No, bro, it will not come. What will come? Whatever the concepts you study, right? That concepts you should apply in the scenarios, in the situations. And you should think, what is the right thing I should do based on whatever I have studied. Let me give you a very basic example. Why someone commits a fraud? We should have a proper clarity about it, right? Let's try to understand this. There are three reasons, but in your exam, they are not going to ask you what are the three reasons why someone will commit a fraud. Never. All that they are going to ask is someone like this committed a fraud, but we don't know the reason. Can you tell us why he actually committed a fraud? Can you please figure that out? Yeah. For that, there will be four options which look almost similar. Out of that four, you decide which one you want to go with. As simple as that. Now, moving forward, going ahead in the next pattern. Okay. Here, you are going to study about budgeting. You are going to study about costing. You are going to study about performance. You are going to study about risk management, auditing, technology, auditing, technology, and many other things. Definitely, there's a little bit of accounts which you're going to study. It's of no use, but still you're supposed to study. Okay, all these things are there. Sir, all of this, them, is it worth? Definitely, sir. All that matters is how you're going to use it for your benefit. As long as you're able to use it for your benefit, all these things will definitely help you out. And coming to jobs, guys, jobs are not something which are created, and jobs are not something which comes to your foot and say, you know what, I am the job, please come and take me. No, you're supposed to search for it, and if the door is closed, break that door. But I don't care, you are the one who should search for a job and who should take that job for yourself. Nobody will do it for you. Be very clear about it. Correct, right? Many people say we'll give placement service. True, everyone will give, even we will give, but I can't attend an interview on behalf of you, right? You should only do that. Understanding that point? Yeah. Now, coming to the jobs, I suggest finance is the core place where you're supposed to do a job. If not finance, get into a strategy, consulting. If not, trust me when I say this, marketing is the best place where you fit. Marketing is the best place where you fit, because whatever the knowledge you have earned, right, this is one such place where you can properly utilize them, but that is there in your hands. You take a call how you are going to do that for your own good. Yeah. Now, coming to the devil of this particular video, that is salary. I said something very interesting, guys. I have seen someone, a friend of mine, who started earning 3.6 LPA once he completed his CMA USA. And I've also seen a friend of mine who is earning 80 LPA with just 3 years of experience before completing CMA USA. Sir, what am I trying to even say here? I'll tell you something. Please understand. This salary is very much varied. There should be a reason for that, right? Let me tell you the reason. It is not that this guy is having experience, so no. It is just that the way this guy approaches a problem is different, and the way this guy approaches is different. Yeah, definitely. But sir, on an average, what can I earn? So like, I'm an average Indian, sir, especially a South Indian. I'm very shy to speak. Okay, I feel scared to speak in front of someone. How much can I earn, sir? Yeah. So If you're good enough with respect to speaking, communication is one thing. I'll tell you, there are two C's which you should focus. First one is communication. Second one is confidence. Bro, you know it or you don't know it, matter agala, but you're supposed to be confident when you're in front of that interviewer. Be so confident you're saying the right thing or a wrong thing, doesn't matter, but say it at such a confidence that interviewer only should be, am I sure? You should feel that, right? Yeah. If you're confident and if your communication is good, see, they for sure know that you don't have the real practical life experience. Then why are you trying to bluff? Be very honest with it. Gottilla guru yenivaga. Be very honest with it. They will also be okay with it. But if you're not able to speak, your salary will start coming down and down and down. But if you're able to speak, your salary may go upwards as a fresher up to 12 to 15 LPA easily. But if at all you feel, sir, average ಏನಿರ್ಬೋದು sir, I can promise you somewhere in between 5 to 8 lakhs per annum is a sweet spot for you. Getting this salary in a country like India where unemployment is so high, and especially at the time where AI is actually ruling the market, I think this is a good salary for you to start with. With BCom you can't. With BCom, you literally start with 10 to 15,000 rupees if you want a proper job. If you want a sales job or a, on-field job, then you'll get 30, 35, 40,000 also you'll get. But the job also will be like that. Understanding this? Yeah. So this is all about CMA USA. And I hope with this, all your CMA USA doubts, questions, queries will be 100% cleared. Still, if you have any questions, you can straight away put a comment down here saying the question. And over and above that, if at all you want to connect with our team, you can anyways do it, because at the bottom, I believe you can see our team's number. But all in all, guys, if you want to pass CMA USA, we are anyways there to support you. But you should make up your mind on day one. The day you start, you're not supposed to drop. By the way, I said all of this, but how come I didn't say how much does it cost? So bad, right? No, I was waiting for this. How much does it cost? Let me just speak of IMA charges in a very rough manner. Guys, there's this membership fees and part 1 fees and part 2 fees. Okay, this membership fees will come down to around 40 to 45,000, and part 1 fees if you're a student 25 to 30,000, and if you're a working professional 35 to 42,000, and part 2 fees also is exactly same, 25 to 30,000, 35 to 42,000. That's all, guys, which you're supposed to know. If you're able to take care of this much, I think you will be sorted with it. Yeah. With this, I'm ending this particular video over here. This is the last video you are supposed to watch when it comes to CMA USA ka 100% information for the year 2025 and 2026. Yeah. On top of this, as usual, do make sure that you subscribe to iProledge. No matter what, your learning partner for CA, CS, CMA, CMA USA as well as ACCA. We are here to help you and support you. So why don't you help yourself and come here and get a proper guidance for your commerce career. Thank you. See you in the next video.